The president has said he wants to go back to Afghanistan and retake Bagram Air Base. The Washington Post editorial board has now come out saying this might be a good thing. What's your take on that?
First and foremost, it's not going to happen. The Taliban are not going to simply allow U.S. forces to reoccupy. I know the president is very confident in his skill as a negotiator that he can convince the Taliban to allow foreign forces on their soil, but that's the one thing that has always been a non-starter for the Taliban. Bagram was a major military facility for the United States. It had a runway that was capable of accommodating logistics aircraft. It was a large physical presence in terms of numbers of troops that was capable of housing. It has no particular intrinsic value as a military facility over and above other facilities. The merits of the case, supposedly, they don't hold up very well. The president says that having a base close to Chinese territory would be an advantage. I don't understand what that means. Does that mean that they're planning to carry out attacks on Chinese military facilities and they would do so from Bagram? In which case, why would the Chinese tolerate a U.S. military presence if they thought that was the purpose? Another argument has to do with counterterrorism. The simple fact is that the United States doesn't need to have troops in any one place to deal with terrorism. We should have learned this lesson. After the U.S. withdrew all forces from Afghanistan, the United States carried out a successful attack on the number 2 in Al-Qaeda. You don't need to have U.S. troops' physical presence in any one place to combat terrorism. Really, this whole story struck me from the beginning as absurd on its face. I'm genuinely puzzled that it has had the legs that it seems to have, despite how flimsy the case for it is.